Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you um, the website called the International Children's Digital Library. This website shows a variety of books from around the world, and they're all in many different languages. So let's take a look. Um, as a student who's getting a master's degree in linguistics, I find this very fascinating because there's languages from everywhere. So if you're a teacher who teaches language, you can find books here to introduce to your classroom, maybe through for extensive reading or just for fun. So to search books, I'm going to show you how you would do it. In the home page, you would go to read books. However, and this is how it looks. These are all the different filters that you can use, and you can select what language you want to use. However, I do have an account, so I believe I'm already signed in. So yes, I am. So this is how it looks like once you sign in. To get an account, it's absolutely free. You can create an account as a teacher, and then if you're a student, you can create a student account as well. So on here, to filter books out, you can just say you can choose the language that you want to read. So because I will be teaching ESL, I want to obviously introduce English books to my students. So I'm going to go ahead and say and select English. However, you do have a number of different languages on here, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and say English. So here you can see that I've selected English, and right now it's telling me there's 563 books. I'm going to go ahead and filter it. I'm going to say picture books, 3 to 5. So now it's giving me, and as you can see here, these are all the filters and the language that I've chosen. If I wanted to clear this filter out, I would just say, I would just hit this little trash can icon, and it would allow you to start over. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and say those two filters. I also wanted to show you this browse exhibitions icon. And here, let's say you're introducing, for example, women empowerment in the classroom. You can introduce books in this particular section. So here it gives you a variety of books that discuss this topic, and then there's also activities that you can incorporate into your classroom, and it'd be here. And then it gives you a couple of activities that you can use. There's also a few others: celebrating differences, seasons of change, everyone needs water. So when you're talking about, water or things, you're introducing things from around the world, rivers and things like that, lakes, talking about oceans, saving the planet, you can use this, and then the activities would be right here. So this is a really cool little section if you want to break it down into a more specific topic. So I'm going to go back now to my filters. And then I'm just going to say picture books. So this is how your students would search it. And then from here, there's the little arrows. It gives you all these different title books. And then if they're in a variety of language, so for example, this book is in English, but it's also in Persian, Farsi, and others. So if I keep going, you can see a variety of books here. There's a total of 171 books. But I'm going to go ahead and select this one. And this one is actually in English and in other languages. So if I click on it, it gives me a small summary, when it was published, who the publisher is. And then this one actually also shows that it's part of a couple of exhibitions with activities for celebrating differences and forever friendship. So you can find activities in that section of them. But here you can see the book, and then it also shows you all the other different languages that it's available under. For now, I'm going to go ahead and say read this book so you can see what it looks like. So this is what the book looks like. I'm going to click on here, and then it makes it bigger. So a student can actually read from their computer or laptop in school, or you can assign something like this as homework. Um, and it's a good way as well for students to practice their English language skills and get familiar with the common words that are used um, in everyday language. So I, this is a really cool website. Um, there's so many different books to choose from and so many different languages. If you wanted to exit, you can just go back. You can switch pages here, and you can even select the languages here. So let's say, for example, if I hit French, it'll show it now in French. So it's really cool. I really enjoy this website. I think it's a good way to have your students practice their reading. So that is pretty much it on this website. That's how you'd use it. Um, Definitely, if you already have an account, you can, as a teacher, you can start adding books that you like, that you want to incorporate in your classroom, and add them into your bookshelf. So you can do that. You can do a lot of different things with this website. You can create scavenger hunts. That way you can teach your students how to go around the website, how to use it, where they can find certain things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this website, and hopefully you guys get to apply it as well in your classroom. Thank you.